Hello, everybody. We are back at it again. It is your illustrious hosts, Dragon's Fury and Infernal Drake.
Hiya, people.
And we hope that this episode helps if you are not having a good week. And if you are having a good week, we hope it is increased by this episode. We will not claim any damages to your week if it is the opposite, and that's on you. Because we're
Hopefully you're all staying hydrated with the current heat that has been going around.
Yeah, don't melt. So we're back in full swing, right? We're back in full swing, which means I'm bad at some shit.
Oh Jesus, what'd you do?
It's not what I did. It's what everything else around me did. That's what it's like. That's what happened, right? So I am currently annoyed with I'm going to call them the anonymous users, right? And that's what I'm going to call them. The anonymous users of TikTok, right? I don't know if you in your part of TikTok, which is a funny thing to say in general, because like everyone's like algorithm is so drastically different yet similar at the same time.
Yeah.
The
amount of food stuff I see is great.
Yeah. But
it makes me upset then, because then I don't have the money to buy it.
You would. That I watch a lot of things, so it's like I have anime episodes coming. I have
it's all here for a while on my TikTok. I was like, let's go.
Different movies, different shows, just like story, like Reddit stories, stuff like that. All these things, right? So naturally, I'm going to get videos of things that I don't actually know what it is, right? I'm actually interested, and I'm trying to find the information on it, right? And typically, one would go into like the comments to try to find it if someone happens to know what it is, if it's something older, or you have to look into like the search for what it is, depending, like, say, right? The issue I have now that I have been like running into is false information. And I don't know why it's happened. And if anyone knows why and has like the insider information of TikTok, please share. But for some reason, these anonymous users, and not just anonymous users, like main users, and I say anonymous users by the ones who are, it's literally user and then a number. Like, they don't have an actual name. They haven't changed it. It's just the default. That's what I'm calling anonymous users, right? Because essentially, they're either A, doing something that's going to get them banned, or B, doing something that's going to get them banned. So they don't want to be easily recognized, if you will. Where they will have something, and then it clearly isn't related. Even the description's not related, right? Like, it's so aggravating. And I was like, how am I supposed to find anything if you don't tell me like the actual information? And then the only other thing that's in between is just a bunch of ads for stuff. So I'm just like, what? Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, I'm trying to see if I can find one that has the... So, and there's a pattern, right? So one of the first ones I was seeing was that something, it was a sporting event. I think it was soccer. And they were like, this team has won 3-1 against blah, blah, blah. That was the description. It had zero to do with that. But that was the description. And I think it had, and then the search was something with like Messi or whatever. I don't know. I'm just like freeballing here. And then the second one is that some individual had recently got injured and can't play anymore. And then the search is the same thing. So I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, how am I supposed to figure out what is going on if you guys aren't putting the truest thing? And then, cherry on top, the audio is also not right, because they'll use an audio, like a popular audio, because, people are just money grubbing.
Like the lizard one?
No, that one's funny. Like, that one's actually used in the proper comedic way, and like in its truest sense of where it comes from the movie, which was told to me. I just thought it was a random lizard, right? Nah, this bitch is from a movie.
What movie was it?
The new Pixar Alien movie, apparently. Where
You got me.
Yeah, like the kid is like actively trying to get abducted, and he finally does.
So okay,
Somewhere along the line, there's a lizard with this button.
Lizard.
Lizard. It just not a thought behind those eyes, and it's being used in proper form, and that's what I love about like meme audios and like meme scenes when they're used true to the nature of them. Or my personal favorite, when it's not a meme, it is just a direct pull from the source. It's like, this isn't a meme, this is just the thing. So obviously my favorite one being Power Rangers, and then my second favorite one is Spider-Man, where I think it's Rhino, and the caption is like, I'm gonna pound you now.
Oh god, that was a bad time to take a sip.
It works no matter what. So yeah, those two are my favorite ones, because it's not someone putting that over there. No, it just exists like that. That was said. Those were words said. Someone cleared off on it. It is out in the world as that. And I
like someone got paid to say this.
Someone got paid to say this. Context be damned. So yeah, it's very funny. So obviously the point of the matter is that they're trying to get a bunch of, views and likes and whatever, which I get it. You're going to do that to get, if you're actively trying to like get content out there or whatever. I get it. Do what you got to do to beat the robotic overlords.
Yeah, and use whatever's popular.
But if you don't even have the gall to put some kind of face to it, it's not even like your face, like, because you can put an icon, you can put a dog, you can put a picture of a dog, you can put a dog drawing a picture of a dog as your picture of your account. Like, it can get so convoluted. But if you're not going to even put the time in to do that, and you're just this random account that I will probably never see again, and it probably came into being 10 minutes ago, it has 4 to 10 videos on it because you've just been massively uploading this one thing of, pirated content, you're going to disappear. Like, I'm never going to see you again. Like, I'm going to go back through my likes or whatever, and it's just going to be a question mark of a square. Don't use the popular stuff, right? Like, don't do it. Like, I don't want it being tainted with your nonsense. Which, in the same vein, if I go to an audio that's doing a trend, I want that trend. I'm tired of these people thinking that they're being quote-unquote funny or ironic and basically, like, audio baiting you into the video. Like,
yeah.
No. We want to do the thing. And typically, it's usually a thing that is quote-unquote an adult thing, i.e. shaking ass or some other body part. That's what I came here for this audio. This audio, we're all talking about how this audio has resurfaced. The one I'm specifically talking about is So Far So Fake by Pierce the Veil, which apparently the song came out in, like, the 20-teens. Unbeknownst to me, because I don't listen to alternative rock like that. So, like, I only get it through random other things. So, like, the only reason why I know who Faming Hanley is because someone was like, hey, you like these songs, they did a cover of it. Oh, The cover is freaking fantastic. Love that. Alien Ant Farm, same thing. Smooth Criminal, they have a cover version. It's freaking great. So it's not my main wheelhouse, but I enjoy it. And So Far So Fake has one of the sexiest guitar riffs in existence that I have come across. And I listen to
really?
Santana.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's saying a lot. Like,
that is really saying a lot.
it just makes you want to move. And the trend that has come from it are very lovely women politely throwing their ass in a circle to the riff.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes, but wait, there's more. It's not just women, it's dudes too. I saw a person have a plant do it. That's the core.
Plant?
Yeah, so they're like, I can't dance. So they had like a hanging plant, and they like shaked it in tune with the song. Like,
Oh my
that's
God.
funny, but that's still in theme with the trend. You're shaking something.
Yeah.
So
It's like,
yeah.
whether it's you or something else, something will shake.
Something needs to be moving in a semi or fully provocative way. That's the point. That is the point here. Go somewhere else if you want wholesome. That's not what we're here for. And then it's all these videos of like, but then they redeem themselves by like the fourth video of people being like, we demand what the trend is. And then they do the actual one. And I was like, couldn't you have just done the first one? You would have gotten the same amount of interaction if you just did 3 of the trend instead of 2 of you faking the trend. And then it's like, probably you've gotten more because people would, go in and be like, more, please. And come back multiple times over. So, yeah, that's what has currently upset me because I was like, you're wasting my time.
Yeah, no, you are definitely on a very interesting part of TikTok, that's for sure.
I'm in a... No, see, I'm not in an interesting part of TikTok. I have took every step deliberately and painstakingly to get here. Do you know how hard it is to get away from random, like, unnecessary stuff that, like, I'm not interested in for an algorithm because people keep putting it under something else to get views? Like, it is aggravatingly hard to actually say. I was stuck in book talk for so fucking long.
Wow.
I was like, getting me out of here.
When'd you make a left to Albuquerque?
I should have made the left at Albuquerque. I think that's where I went wrong. And what's annoying, I know what happened too. I know why I ended up there, but I was like, I don't want to be here. There is one person that has written 3 books which aren't even smut. So, but it's because they're an author and they do a series for it that this is what happened, right? And then I of course I had to double down. I found another author. So I have 2 that I followed. So it was the one who did Hell's Bells, if you know who that is, what that miniseries was. She wrote a book for Whom the Bell Tolls.
Whom the Bell Tolls.
Yeah. So that's the precursor to the events of the series on TikTok. And then the second one is one who also has written books, but this series is unrelated. That the series is a cafe ran by a Fey witch.
That sounds fun.
Oh, it's absolutely fun. It's very thing like people, but it's very like social conscious. So it's like, oh, people are getting cursed for being Karens. It's like, oh, so it's like, oh, you're being a Karen to someone who has like sensitivity issues. And she was like, "Oh, well, you're cursed to mimic their symptoms for the length of X amount of time." And so now they experience what the other person's experiencing, and then they just are like, "Oh my god, what the heck?" Or it's like,
Yeah. I was like,
because
that's an awesome thing.
yeah, or like a lot of them like rowdy customers or whatever being rude or whatnot because they're in her cafe. That's her domain. She basically just tells them to shut up. She's just like
Yeah.
silence, can't talk anymore.
Quiet.
Just yeah, pretty much. Um, and it can't talk no more. And the staff is like
Turn them into newts.
inclusive in a way that is not annoying. So it's like there's a, you know, I don't remember what the official term of it is for the dragon, but there's a dragon.
Okay.
The other Fae, so there's the one who runs it, her squire, because fun fact, she's actually a runaway princess.
Oh, okay then.
Because she basically turned on her father, went to war with him, and then dipped.
What
And she
man? I was by this kind of backstory.
Yeah, no, it's so good. And there's like there's goblins, there's dwarves, there's like other mythical beings that exist. Like basically, sometime in the, I think they said it was like the 70s or whatever. Basically, oh dip. I don't even know if the mic picked that up, but my room just lit up.
I mean, I didn't hear it, but if the listeners hear it, put a boom in the comments.
Yeah, boom. It's like boom in the comment. Yeah, if you saw it. Because that was like light and then sound, so that was way too close.
That's right on top of you.
Yeah, it very unpleasant. So the there's like other characters. There's a mom who is CIA. Well, now I think at this point she's former CIA, but like she was a CIA operative sent in to monitor the owner, but like the owner knew. She's like, whatever. Like you guys keep doing this. Like you've been doing this for so long. Like I've been around for a long time. This isn't the first operative you have sent for me for intelligence or whatever. They're the whole spectrum of the Alphabet Brigade, but like in a very organic way, right? Like they are the thing, but it's not their personality. And that's really what I enjoy about it, because it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, one of the funniest ones, I think he's the goblin? Yeah, I think he's a goblin, or a half goblin. Has a gay awakening to a werewolf who is dating a vampire.
Wow. That's a trio right there.
It was so funny. It was such a funny little story arc, because it was just the normal thing. Like he had his shirt got wet or whatever. He just takes, not even like entailing that he did it to like be, like a thirst trap. He's just a big dude who's ripped because he's a fucking werewolf. And he just took it off, and he was like, "Oh yeah, here." And poor boy's just like, "Huh. Welp."
We're here now.
We're here. Yes, it was perfect. We're here now. It was a very matter of fact. Well, I just found, and so he's just like, "Oh, okay." Goes to the back, and he was like, "What's wrong?" And like the coworkers is like, "What's wrong, kid?" It was like, "Well, I found out I'm gay."
It's like, congratulations.
The icing on this whole event is that they had a running pool of bets of who it would, like, which way he would come out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was so funny. And they're like, "Damn it, I owe money." And they're like, "What? Yeah, we had bets on you who it's going to be." But I think Patrick's his name. He's like, "Patrick? Really? He's like the straightest guy." No, he's like, "I know, but I wasn't expecting him to look like that under the shirt." It was so funny. Oh god, that's how I imagine it went for Sacred. It was just kind of a well, but at the same time, what I know of him, I think it was less of a oh I am and more of a oh finally I could just be it. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
basically.
he started that way. There's no way. You cannot convince me otherwise. He didn't start that way. His default
Yeah.
setting is his current setting right now. Oh god.
It's like everything else was a ruse.
Everything else was the ruse. So. Oh, but yeah. So it has been a very fun time of like spinning, and then I also purposefully like quote unquote sabotage myself. Like I'm clearly interacting with the horny videos. I was like, get me as far away from the normal shit as possible. Give me all of the borderline and or completely raunchy stuff because that's where the funny's happening. That's where the creativity is. Do you know how hard people will put into editing to show some nip? Like, I learned things that I didn't know you could do on TikTok, or like you could put on TikTok because of like compatibility reasons. Didn't know. But you learn something new every day. You learned about certain filters that no one else is using. Why? Because all the horny people are using it to hide some nip or tip.
Oh jeez. Yeah,
fun
Sacred
place here.
told me. Yeah, Sacred told me about some, I guess, titles that are used on TikTok to hide specific things, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, what?
Not even hiding. Not even hiding. Not
Well, I
even the
know.
slightest.
Well, I mean, to those that know, yeah.
But even
But
the
no,
ones
like,
that know,
but-
like it's just.
I,
It's
I,
not
I
even
forget
hiding.
what it was, but literally it was literally just dicks out. I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Just out. It's hilarious. But again, very creative and very interesting camera work to like make it there and not there. Like
Right.
it's amazing how much work is being put into like kind of show something than it is for people who are just doing normal content, which that is such a weird dichotomy to me, right? Like you have all of these now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying every content creator needs to have some elaborate scheme or whatever, but if you're going to do it, at least do it with some kind of pride. Like don't be lazy, right? Unless that's the shtick, but that has to be the shtick, right? Like it can't be you being lazy. Like that's the point. Like there's a creator where he's doing basically kind of back and forth videos with himself because he's like, I've been doing this for a while over here and nothing is caught wind, but then this me just talking to myself in a car is what's popping off. I don't understand, but I'll guess I'll do it because why the hell not? Like, okay, cool. You've already established you're doing this at this point out of spite. I'm here for it because it's like you've already put in more energy and more a creative piece, and then you're just like, well, I was just dicking around for fun. I was just being lazy. Here it is. That's the thing. I don't like it when you get all this effort and the next thing you know, there's no effort into it. And I understand burnout or whatever. Then don't post it. Just don't keep the same level and pride into what you're putting out there. Like that's all I ask. Apparently that's asking too much. Because God forbid anyone has accountability and standards anymore. At least on the internet. So that was the rant of the week, if you will.
Yep, you always gotta have a rant within the Dragon's Den. It's a good place just to vent.
It's a great place to be. You know, echo chambers. It's a great sound area. Now let's talk about why the universe is trying to take my money when I don't have my money.
Is it the thing I sent you?
I have no idea what you sent me, which concerns me if that is what you think. Like, if that is what you remember in regards to what I just said, I'm scared to see what you sent me because it might be something that's trying to take my money.
It's trying, yes. It's Fortnite related.
Oh no. Dude, speaking of, did I send you that picture? Yes, I did. When I was at the wedding.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Bruh.
up front and center.
Dude, I don't know what that game has become. It wasn't fun. It was not fun. Like it wasn't fun. I was like, what are these like it's become such a Fortnite right now, the best way that I can put it, and especially for like to you because you played a lot of seasons with me, so you saw a lot of the progression of it, and you were in that story with me. We did all these videos of, you know, episodes and videos following it. We were in the events and whatnot, right? Right now,
Yes.
going into Fortnite feels like I'm opening a container that says Play-Doh with no discernible color, and then you open it and it's just a bunch of things inside the container, some of which isn't Play-Doh. That's what Fortnite is right now. That's what it is right now. Like, I saw an ad recently for what seems to be like driver's ed.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
How did we go from unique, cartoonish story battle royale to hodgepodge collab money grab hope for the best disaster that we're at now?
I don't know. It'd be crazy.
So yeah, I couldn't even revel in that win I got, which in and of itself wouldn't matter. Wasn't my account. I was playing on a PS5, which never did until that day. That was my first time playing on a PS5.
That must have been fun.
Yeah, more or less, because it's muscle memory at that point. It very Fortnite was looking really good though, very crisp.
Oh, I hope so.
It was very crisp. So, you know, but PlayStation's never let me down anyway. I'm still rocking my 4. So, and so I'm just like, I was like, but because we were at a venue, someone else's account was on it, and I don't know who it belonged to. So whoever it was, the accounts that were on there, because me and one of the other groomsmen played duos, and that was horrendous. If you ever come into a time in your life where you are going to play split screen, don't. Because it was horrendous. But we did it, and so one of the accounts had started at level 4. So they played Fortnite on that account before.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that time I was done, level 17.
Damn.
You saw it. It was over 1 million XP points.
I know, but still.
Which explained to me how I could never do that in my own career. Even when I was like, you know, waiting to like play, like I wasn't like starting from the beginning. I was like going through, and I wasn't like tracking the missions and whatever, and I was like playing like that. Never hit that much. But here I go trying to kill time, waiting for the bride to show up, and boom, over 1 million XP. What?
Like, just damn.
It's good to know that I still got it, but like, what the fuck? It was ridiculous. And then the other account had played it, and then but they were like in they were like in the 50s. I was like, oh, see, so now it's going to be really weird because now they're going to be a different level than they left off, and they're going to be like, what the heck?
So what happened?
So yeah, I'm just that was anything. But so the real thing that's been saving my money. 3 movies are coming out. Neja 2 is getting a English re-release this month. And it's like $20 for a ticket to the theater over here by us.
Really?
I hate AMC. I hate it so much. It's so expensive for no fucking reason. Like that's standard. That was the standard price. Was $20. On a Thursday.
Yeah. That's that on Thursday. That's just as crazy.
Right. I understand it's probably like a special event thing, but like we didn't even pay that much to go see the No Game No Life movie.
Yeah, no.
So I'm just like, the fuck. So I'm mad about that because I need to go see that because I saw the first one and the first one was great, and the fact that there is a second one, I'm very happy. I'm annoyed because I didn't realize that there was a second one because I would have watched it in the original Chinese, but I didn't know it even existed because I came across the first one on Netflix.
Yes.
So they've made the whole second movie, and it was doing fucking numbers over in China, and I was like, well, shit. And now it's over here, and I was like, well, shit, right? The next movie that I'm super excited for, that I'm going to go see in theaters, not happy about how much money I'm going to pay for it, because either A, I have to drive all the way over to Oviedo for Regal,
Yeah.
and go see it there, which is probably what's going to happen because I'm going to go see it with Nightwolf, is Tron Ares. I need it.
That one looks good.
Because I love Mr. Man there. I'm blanking on his name. I've been forgetting a lot of stuff today. But I love him as an actor. He was kind of weird. He was kind of crappy in Morbius. But I think that whole movie was kind of crappy.
Yeah,
So,
I
think-
did not hear anything good about
Jared.
it.
There it is. So Leto, for those who only understand last names.
Oh, Jared Leto.
Yeah, favorite, love him. But see, I'm like a long term fan because I love 30 Seconds to Mars. So I've been listening to him and watching him like in his music videos and all of the like because those music videos are tiny little like theatrical bits. So it's not like, oh, he's deciding to be an actor. Nah, he's been doing these kind of performances from the get, ever since they started getting big and having the budget to make these kind of music videos. Whole productions, right? So I've been a Leto fan for a while. I liked him as Joker. Do I think it was the time for that kind of Joker to be released? I feel like if Leto's Joker came out now, it would have been better received than then. Because
probably.
because right now with the whole, multiverse and timelines and all of this, more people are not, I wouldn't say accepting, but they're more aware of alternate versions of characters, right? So I think that version of Joker would be better received because everyone is getting this new dynamic look or this new retelling of a character. So I don't think there would have been as much hate behind it with his interpretation of Joker. Which, to be fair, he crawled through that movie so that Suicide Squad Isekai could exist. You're not convincing me otherwise. Because his Joker is literally the Joker in Isekai. So, my mans was doing the work.
Yeah, no, it's like it's funny because like when you just think about like movies that were in the past like couple of years, like they really would do better nowadays. And then there's some where it's just like, Robbie would not have seen the live day.
No. There are some things. And then the third one is Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, that got announced?
Not even announced. It's coming.
Oh, I didn't know.
I'm not saying like you should know. I'm just saying like no, come on, like get on the train. We're going shopping. Like it's coming. I am so excited. I was excited for the first one, obviously, because you know I love Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But my God, when I saw, because Noob's in it, and we know, and for the Mortal Kombat fans, you know who Noob is. For those uninitiated, it's Sub-Zero gone rogue.
Oh shit, really?
Yes, Noob Saibot is the original Sub-Zero gone rogue. Because after he died and went to the Netherrealm, he said, fuck all y'all, and just became absolute menace to society.
Jesus.
he said, fuck all y'all.
It's like, I am here just to fuck shit up.
So yeah, so we start, because it's Bihan. So it's, and then, so yeah, it's Bihan before the whole, you know, not reestablishing of the continuity. It's the realizing what the continuity was doing. And then so like the running joke is of like running into the different timelines on accident and trying to find the right one you're looking for. And it was like, oh, if you've hit this one, you've gone too far. You got to go 3 timelines back that way.
Oh Jesus.
But yeah, so original Sub-Zero, Bihan, was the Sub-Zero that Hanzo, Hasashi, Scorpion thought killed his clan. And so when Scorpion gets his revenge, he goes and kills Bihan. Bihan dead. Bye-bye, right? Mm-hmm. Kuang Liang, his brother, becomes the new Sub-Zero, starts hunting Scorpion for killing and wiping, and, for killing Bihan, right? Somewhere in the middle, we find out who really wiped out the Xia Ryu, which is Scorpion's clan. It was the Sorcerer. Not Quan. What's his name? Fuck. It's not. Is it Quan? I gotta remember. I am so bad with names. I have his ashen bald head in my mind, but I can't remember his name. Which I loved how they did it in, what was it? In MK1 for that rendition of how he ended up looking like that. The greatest. I think it was such a great take on it. So because he's I think it's is it Quan Chi? Yeah, Quan Chi, right? So Quan Chi always looks white and like pale, like he's covered in ash, like Kratos, right? Well, they told the story of him in MK1 was that what happened is during the fight for some basically reservoirs of souls that he was collecting, they stopped him, released all the souls. The souls got pissed because they were sentient still, and they were like, hey, fuck that guy in particular, and basically started sucking his soul out of him. So that's why he's pale like that, because part of his soul has been removed.
Jesus.
Is that not the most badass thing to look like for a character design?
Yeah, but damn.
Well, obviously, it's Mortal Kombat. What do you expect? No one has a happy ending.
Oh, yeah, sadly.
Well, let me not tell you about Sindel.
Oh, Jesus. You hold her out for that one.
So yeah, I'm super excited to say. So Noob's in this one. I hope that they keep it right, that it's Sub-Zero, it's Bihan coming back with a vengeance, because he's like, fuck y'all. And he's just an absolute nightmare to everyone involved. Oh, it's I'm so excited. But like that's so much, because I have to see that in theaters. Like I didn't see the first one in theaters, but I did watch it on a giant screen. So like that was the next best thing. So I need to watch it on a giant screen. That's the only way I'm accepting it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I got to see all the blood and guts.
So that is how I am ending our episode of the week here is on a happy note. I'm super excited for movies again.
Woo!
At least for now, because the hero movies still are ass in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
People keep telling me it was all right or whatever. I was like, but what you're telling me is still not fixing the issue that I have with these movies. So no, they're not in my eyes. But I digress. Happy note. I'm happy for these 3 movies, and we're happy that you guys are back with us because I checked the charts. It's only been a week, and we're back up to the amount of like views and listens that we were. Actually, more so now than we were when we first were running regularly. So I'm super happy that you guys are supporting us in full-fledged. Also, if you come through from either Twitch or TikTok, drop it in the comments. We want to know where everyone's coming from.
Yep. The Dragon's Den doors are always open.
Woo! Until next time, we love you, stay hydrated, and I don't know, kiss a baby.
What?
Bye!
Bye.